the teams that sneak up on you.
Yeah, they get you.
The longer you keep them in the game, the more confidence they get.
Yeah.
Woodrum gets it out to Masingo. Masingo back to Woodrum. He's going to go across the paint. He had the right idea, but Aaron Barker once again sticking with it. Persistence paying off for Mr. Barker as he'll go to the line to shoot 2, as he had 2 or 3 offensive rebounds right there in a row.
You know, he's approaching that 10 rebound mark, Tony.
Yeah, he only has 6 points, but they're all off scrap points. He knows his role, that if he wants to get in the scorebook, he's going to have to crash the boards, and that's what he's doing.
Well, he's one of the wider bodies for this Sherman Tide team. Outside of Mansingo, he's probably the strength and the muscle. I mean, we got to meet up with him in the preview. I mean, he's not a little kid, is he?
No, he's definitely not. 3:40 remaining in the third quarter, 40-35.
I really like this out of Coach Duncan. Full court man-to-man. Turn the pressure up. Hope that Clay County can make a mistake. Good job, Mansingo.
As Woodrum going to take it down the floor, no good. Barker, who else would it be? And he'll go back to the line.
Well, it all started man-to-man defense. From Coach Duncan, they got a turnover. Mansingo, deflection at the other end. Woodrum came down here, and who else bailed him out but his buddy, Mr. Barker.
He'll go to the line for the second consecutive trip on a hustle play. And I believe that's another rebound.
Yeah, and another free throw made.
Right. He's 4 of 5 and make that 5 of 6, as neither one of them even came close to touching the rim. And 42-35. And now Sherman's starting to crank up the pressure to get it down low to Aaron Barker on the steal off Blake Hedger. And Barker now in double digits with 11. 44-35 is now a 9-point game, an over-back violation, and Clay County is falling apart, folks, right in front of your eyes, as they're going down the wrong end of a run here. And if they don't stop the bleeding, it could be a little too late for Clay County, as they've had to do everything they can just to stay within 4 points of Sherman, and they haven't even had to suffer or go through an offensive explosion like Sherman's done here in the last few possessions.
No, they haven't.
So it's going to be interesting how Clay County handles this. Blake Hedger gets it over to 24, B.D. Banks. Now Woodrum.
Nice give and go.
It was a nice give and go.
Yep.
And it's going to be last touched by B.D. Banks there, and I believe that was the right call.
Yeah, you got to hang on to it, B.D.
Travis Morris, getting the ball into Garrett Ellison. Garrett Ellison getting the ball across the half-court line, and he was just being rode a little too hard there by Blake Hedger, and he'll get charged with the personal foul.
Well, you'd rather see the aggression, Tony, is not. I mean, they've laid back for about a quarter and a half. Now they're starting to crank it up again.
Now Garrett Ellison, he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And see what happens right there, Tony. You got the guy that wanted to score. He wanted to shoot. He slashed the lane. He found his spot. And he got fouled on the way up. Way to create a shot for your team, young man, because they were sinking quick. You hadn't put up a shot and probably put up a shot in a minute and a half. Hadn't made one in a couple minutes.
Yeah, and they're having problems just getting the ball across the half-court line. As Sherman, like you've mentioned, really cranking up that pressure. And that was B.D. Banks picking up his foul, 3rd according to me. Now back here at the line. Garrett Ellison splits the pair. Blake Hedger going down the paint, slicing and dicing and going up and finishing.
Good move.
Very nice move. Nice take to the rim by Blake Hedger. Ethan Price getting the ball up the floor for Clay County, and he'll be fouled from behind by B.D. Banks, and that'll be his 4th.
Yeah, he tried to come in there and block that shot, Tony. He should have known better. Yeah.
Because it wasn't, in all honesty, it wasn't a good shot by Ethan Price. It really wasn't.
Yeah, that's the first thing Duncan says. Hey, man, what do you think? Points to his head. What are you thinking? I've had so many coaches ask me that. I've still yet to have an answer, Tony.
Yeah, my dad asked me that yesterday, and I told him, I don't know. 3:11 remaining here in the third quarter. 46-37. Remains your score after the missed free throw. But Clay County able to secure the rebound. They're going to get a wide open three by Travis Morris. Shot up, no good. Nathan Price, once again, the smallest man on the floor, come up with the rebound. And he fires up a three, no good. Now we have a loose ball foul. Looks like it's going to be on Clay County. Number 3, Travis Morris. Blake Kedger bringing the ball up the floor for Sherman. Gets it over to Masingo. Masingo, nice look. Extra pass there to Justin Woodrum. The score, he found him slashing across the paint there and located him. Is now Justin Woodrum has 16. And Gillespie and one. Gillespie with the assist for the and one to number 5, Alex Burkhammer. His first basket of the game, so he'll go to the line to shoot one. And Aaron Barker will come out, and number 25, Shelby Gray, will check back in for the Tide. And the free throw is up and no good by Burkhammer.
Good pass.
Nice look by Blake Hedger to number 25.
Passed it to Gray. 42 ended up making it. That was Timmy Barker.
Now Clay County with a quick miss. And coming up with the rebound will be Shelby Gray. And now he'll go to the line. And we have a foul here. Will be on 33, Matt Good. Now bringing the ball back up the floor will be Blake Hedger. Gives it over to Woodrum. He'll fire the three, and it's good. And that is huge.
Yes.
For the Tide. Now Ethan Price will bring the ball back up the floor for Clay County. Minute 49 remaining. 53-39. Sherman with their largest lead of the night at 14. Ethan Price missing the three. And Shelby Gray getting the rebound. And he'll get it over to Blake Hedger. He'll push the ball back up the floor for Sherman. Justin Woodrum is...
Caught him sticking his arm out there, Tony.
Oh, okay, with the push off. Yeah, can't do that.
I was trying to call out the other night in the pickup game, man. They laughed at me.
Yeah, the barn ball, that don't qualify.
I guess I got to start eating some more potatoes or something. I just get shoved around too much.
Well, good news is you got New Year's coming up, man. You can put on a few pounds that day with some sauerkraut.
Make a resolution.
I will put on 20 pounds. That's a rare
nice
resolution. Nice swoop there by number 3, Travis Morris. He now has 10. Blake Hedger shot up, rattles around, no good. Masingo with the putback. He now has 4.
That was a good effort by Carlos. He was just taller than that guy. Just reached up there and just grabbed it out of his hands.
It always helps being the tallest guy out there when it comes to rebounding. Now Masingo settles back into the 2-3 zone. No, man-to-man defense here by Sherman. Ethan Price now at the ball for Clay. Number 3, Travis Morris. Shot up no good by 22, Timmy Selman. So now we're going the other way. Blake Hedger going to run the floor, and he gets it. Nice job by Blake Hedger. We've seen 2 nice takes now in the third quarter. Where was that in the first half?
That was a tough angle he had too, Tony.
Unbelievable. If we have 17 seconds left, Selman's going to fire a 3. No good. And Shelby Gray's going to come up with it. He's going to give it to Blake Hedger. He's going to push the ball to the floor. He'll fire it up.
Absolutely.
Not a bad shot. When you've got momentum, you can't. As a coach, you can't tell a kid not to do that.
Yep, Duncan excited.
And right there at the end of the third quarter, you got Duncan out there high-fiving the team. He's ready. And that makes your score 59 to 40, 59-41. Sherman is blowing it out there in the third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, they got to keep the tempo up. You know, we're getting a look inside the huddle here with Coach Duncan high-fiving these guys. That's what he's telling them, you know. Can't let go of the tempo, Tony. Got to keep on it.
And believe it or not, Sherman had 40 points at the 4:30 mark in the third quarter. So in the last 4:30, they scored 19 points.
Wow.
To make it 59-41. So a 19-6 run to close out the final third quarter. The final 4:30 in the third quarter, excuse me.
Well, I tell you, Tony, a lot of those points were created off turnovers. Defense created those points.
I couldn't agree with you more there, exactly. 59-41, that's a tale of two games there. And now Clay County, really.
What's that look like, a 19-6 run, right?
Yeah, 19-6 run over the final 4:30 in the third quarter there. And Clay County's going to need a big run here in the first 4 minutes to even have a chance here, I think. And we'll see if they give up here. It's going to be curious. I hope Clay County stays at it. Josh Woodard with the ball, gives it over to Masingo.
Masingo going to put the ball on the floor, ain't he?
Yeah, he's going to try to back it down to Travis Morris there. Shot up, no good. Masingo with the loose ball, and it goes up and good. Is Masingo now. I tell you what, we said turnovers, but a lot of these points that they're getting are on second chance. Aaron Barker had a few there in the third quarter, and here on the other end, Travis Morris scores again. But a lot of them are second chance points here for Sherman here. Masingo's going to pump fake, in and out. They had the right idea there. Not a bad shot at all. He had separation. As Ethan Price brings the ball back up the floor for Clay County. He gets it over to Gillespie.
Take it to the hole, son. That's
and
right.
Good. Nice take by Gillespie.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You know, your team's down. You try to just get the easiest bucket you can. Hope somebody latches onto you as you go to the rim. Just like I done right there. Gets a chance at what, Tony?
A three-point play the old-fashioned way. Another trademark. We're going to have a whole book of trademarks in the year. I really hope. As the free throw is up and good by Gillespie. He's 3 of 4 from the line. He has 5 on the game. Josh Woodard swinging around Masingo. Now to Blake Hedger. Back to Masingo. Shelby Gray now at top to Blake Hedger. Hedger over to Barker. He's going to do a nice pump fake. Nice take by Timmy Barker.
The other Barker.
The other Barker. On the other end, a three-point shot up and no good. A quick one by Matt Good. And now Blake Hedger's going to not wait on any rebounders. Probably. He ended up having a trailer on Timmy Barker, but no avail. And Ethan Price is left wide open, but he is 0 of 5 from three-pointer on the day. Blake Hedger coming up with the loose ball there.
It's getting real
hard
sloppy
swipe
right now,
away
Tony.
by Travis Morris. Yeah, somebody just needs to slow this down. And Blake Hedger, and that ain't going to work. And you wonder if it's going to continue to stay sloppy with the point, with the lead being the way it is. Sherman ain't used to playing with the lead, and Clay County's probably going to get a little more desperate with their shots as everything goes on. Now Gillespie's going to go, had it swiped away. Nice play defensively by Timmy Barker. And now Josh Woodard's going to fire a three, no good. And number 42, Timmy Barker, sticking with it. I tell you what, John, I'm impressed with how Sherman is crashing these boards. They did not give up on a possession until the ball is going.